So one of the questions we often get asked here at Machine Gun Tours is, what are all the differences between all the different AR-15s that we have? And we stock a wide variety, and we like to have a wide selection for the consumer. But as a newbie or someone that doesn't know a lot about the intricacies or the differences between the rifles that are out there, there's a lot of information out there and it's a lot to absorb. So one of the things I want to go over, just in no particular order here, but some of the top brands of rifles that we sell and some of the features that we have, so you can get a little bit of a better understanding of where the AR-15 fits in, and specifically with your pocketbook and sort of the price range and the differences in features you get for the different prices. So one of the first guns I picked here, and this is one that you read about quite often here, this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 2. This is an entry-level firearm. One of the things you'll notice right here is the actual trigger guard in this case is actually built into the forging for the lower. You'll see some of the other ones have a polymer or metallic one that allows you to actually flip it out. The reason for that is called a winder trigger, so that if you were wearing gloves you could actually still fire the firearm. This one does have a forward assist and an ejection block right here. The original Sport did not actually have that. So you've got the ability, for instance, if the bolt is only partially closed, you can actually use the forward assist to close it the rest of the way. Again, this is a 1-in-9 twist gun, and the entry-level price on this particular gun is $689.95. So a very inexpensive gun, but it doesn't have as many features as, say, some of the other firearms that we're going to look at. But this is a great starter gun for you looking to enter the AR-15 market. Now, if we move up a step right here, we've also got an AR-15 by one of the original manufacturers here. This is a Colt 6920. And this particular version has the mag pull accessory line on it. It's got the slimline bow handguard. It's got the slimline Mo buttstock and the Mo pistol grip, and also a M-bus backup rear sight here. This happens to be made by Colt, and with it being the Colt name, it's going to apply a little bit of extra dollars because Colt themselves do charge us a little bit more money for the particular firearm. This particular gun is $11.19, so $1,120. But some of the features I just mentioned were some of the major differences. This has the forward assist right here, so the same features that we were looking at the M&P Sport are there, but we're potentially looking at basically a different barrel here. The Colt barrel is a 5.56 NATO barrel that's 1-7 twist versus the 1-9. And also the difference in this mag pull furniture set, which is going to be these three pieces right here, which is going to add a little bit to the cost. So this again is some of the feature differentiation. Remember I was talking about the trigger guard. In this particular case we've got a winter mag pull polymer trigger guard. So if we put the Colt down and we just pick the next gun that we have here in line, this is a SIG, and this is a SIG 516. This is the first AR that I'm showing you that is a gas piston AR. The last two guns that I showed you, both the M&P Sport 2 and the Colt 6920, use what's called direct impingement. Basically, gas is blown through a tube. When the bullet exits the barrel, that drives the bolt carrier assembly to the rear, causing the gun to cycle. Whereas in a gas piston gun, we actually have a piston that's located up here that we can actually remove. That piston, when the gas goes past the gas port, that piston assembly pushes the bolt and carrier to the rear versus the actual gas in a direct impingement. This 516, again, this particular one is in flat dark earth. You'll notice it's got a B5 buttstock. It's got a different pistol grip on it, and in this case, this is the first gun that I'm showing you that has a quad rail. This is a Picatinny quad rail, which allows you to attach all different types of accessories to it. So if you want to put lights, bipods, forward grips, any of that nature, you would be able to put on this firearm. And those are some of the differences in this. The SIG brand also offers the M400, which is a direct impingement version of the SIG rifle at significantly less cost. The 516 Patrol, which is this one right here, is $15.99. Okay, and now we're basically stepping up in features as we go forward here. The next gun here is going to be an LWRC. This particular gun right here, some of the features that I really like being a left-handed shooter is the fact that many of the actual controls for both magazine release and bolt hold open are on both sides of the firearm, which as a lefty makes it awful convenient for you to be able to use either hand. This particular gun has their LWRC buttstock, a Mo pistol grip. You'll see we still got the forward assist here. This is a gas piston gun. You can actually see the piston is right in here in the firearm, and it's extremely easy to take apart. One of the nice things I like about the LWRC is if you take these two screws off right here, this sleeve slides off, allowing you to maintain and clean that piston, which is extremely easy. This gun also has a spiral fluted barrel, and it's got a flash hider on it, which does a better job at hiding the flash. An excellent, excellent firearm in the gas piston variant. This particular gun, the M6A2, is $21.99, so $2,200 for this particular firearm. Now, one of my favorites, and actually the gun that I use quite often in competition, is the Daniel Defense gun, and we sell quite a few of these. This particular one right here, this is the V9 lightweight Tornado. The Tornado being just basically their designation for this gray color that you see with the firearm. This is a direct impingement AR-15 made by Daniel Defense. One of the nice things about this firearm is all of the parts and pieces for this firearm are all made in the United States. There are no foreign parts in this particular firearm, and they pride themselves on that. This particular gun is what they call Mil-Spec Plus. What that means is there's a certain military requirement that they have published regarding the AR-15 and the M16 variants. This gun exceeds those qualities. I mean, the barrel that is in this gun is going to be above and beyond that of most of the other ARs that we've talked about. This particular gun retails at $17.57. And again, this is one of our higher end firearms, but it just gives you an idea of what some of the guns are in the AR-15 style of weapons that are out there, and some of the features that you have available, and the price differences between those. So if you have any questions regarding AR-15s and which one you should come and buy, just come on down to Machine Gun Tours and come see us at the store, and we'll be more than happy to find the particular firearm that meets your particular needs.